Right now, you feel like you're floating in space. You've lost your gravity. Your partner, the woman who is the center of your psychological universe, has walked away. You're watching her on social media. She looks like a different person. She's happy. She's free. And you're sitting there wondering, was I really that bad? Was it all a lie? In this 4-minute masterclass, I am going to show you the subconscious blueprint of what is actually happening. We are going to talk about the dopamine high of a breakup, the skin hunger that hits at 6 months, and why your absolute silence is the only way to rebuild your life. We need to talk about why she looks so happy right now. The dummies lesson. She is high. When a woman leaves a long-term situation, her brain triggers a massive release of dopamine and cortisol. It's a survival mechanism to help her move. The validation trap. Her friends are feeding her a narrative of strength and independence. The advice: do not chase a person who is high on dopamine. You cannot talk someone out of a chemical rush. If you beg, you become the anchor she's trying to escape. If you disappear, you become a mystery. This is where reality begins to leak in. The concept. She enters the dating world. She meets high-value men on paper, but they don't have the 5, 10, or 20 years of history with her. The micro needs. She realizes these new men don't know her allergies, her fears, or her family history. She begins to realize she traded certainty for novelty. The comparison. This is when phantom relationship syndrome begins. Her brain starts comparing every new interaction to the known safety of the man she left. Let's talk about the biological toll of being alone. The touch deficit. Humans need touch for hormonal regulation. In a marriage, you have micro touches all day. Now she is skin hungry. The Sunday night syndrome. When the weekend distractions fade, the silence of the house becomes deafening. This is when the performance of happiness starts to crack. The man's job. During this phase, you are not checking her stories. You are in the gym. You are at work. You are becoming a version of yourself that doesn't need her. Eventually, the text comes, usually between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. The reality, it isn't a declaration of love. It's a safety check. She is reaching out because her new reality is colder than she expected. The sovereign response. You must have emotional indifference. If you jump back in immediately, you validate her decision to leave. You show her that you were just waiting on the shelf. The goal. You only re-engage if she has done the internal work to fix her own dissatisfaction. Otherwise, you're just a temporary life jacket. The point of this video isn't to wait for her to regret it. The point is to show you that you are not the villain of the story. She traded a flawed reality for a perfect fantasy. The fantasy was a lie. Your job is to stay in the real world. Build your body, build your bank account, and build your peace. By the time she realizes what she's lost, you should be so far ahead that you don't even recognize the man who used to beg for her attention. Stay grounded. Build in silence. Class dismissed.